In the top stories, St. Kitts and Nevis Red Cross completes 4-day training on life-saving techniques. Keon High School remains on hybrid teaching-learning model, and a cultural icon says governments should consider performing arts at a policy level. The details on these stories and more after the break.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Have you heard about Kumar's grocery store at Needmos Estate, just after the water department? At Kumar's, we pride ourselves on helpful and friendly staff, great prices, and excellent service. Don't miss our weekend specials, starting every Thursday, and our super specials on Saturdays. We're open Monday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So what are you waiting for? Check us out at Kumar's, where service is all pleasure.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Barrage. The St. Kitts and Nevis Red Cross recently completed a series of training sessions at its main branch on St. Kitts. ZIZ News was present and spoke with President Roxanne Brooks, who provided details about the 4-day course.
We have been conducting a facilitation workshop in 2 areas, standard first aid, CPR and AED, and for the past yesterday, Monday and today, Tuesday, we are doing BLS. So in the CPR training, we now have 12 certified persons to deliver this instruction program to the community. And in the BLS, we are wrapping up today with 8 persons.
Participants in the program included those who are actively performing basic life support in the field. Brooks mentioned some of the trainees, stating that they had undergone high-quality training.
The persons who are being trained to become facilitators are a combination of some of our seasoned persons who've already been teaching first aid in the community. We are now adding in, we have among us physiotherapists, physicians, EMTs, and a paramedic as part of the team. So the public can be very confident that once they contact the Red Cross for their training, they're receiving a level of expertise that is highly credible and globally recognized.
According to Joanna Pierre, a master facilitator and a Dominica Red Cross member, the training is designed to provide participants with the tools they need to disseminate information in the most standardized way possible. She also spoke to the need of people in the household being trained.
And it is important to have at least 1 or 2 persons in every home that is trained in responding to emergencies in our region. It's very important to have persons who can also give assistance, especially through the Red Cross. So this is why this is important today.
The overarching goal of the training is to have a well-prepared society capable of offering life-saving techniques. The Keon High School remains on the hybrid teaching-learning model as school reopened on Monday. In his annual back-to-school address, the Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, on Sunday, September 1st, relayed that the Keon High School would delay the physical reopening of the institution. The hybrid model of teaching and learning will continue as they await further mold testing results.
Education partnered with the Ministry of Health, the St. Kitts Teachers Union, and the St. Kitts Nevis Bureau of Standards to address the health issue mold. These spaces were retested. Once the results were received, all stakeholders were engaged and results shared. The ministry was still not satisfied with the results and deployed a new strategy to kill the mold, UV light, after which testing was redone, and we are now awaiting the results. The safety of our staff and students is of the highest priority. Therefore, Keyon High School will employ a hybrid model for the new term. This means that some students will receive instructions face-to-face, while others will attend classes remotely.
Though the physical plant remains closed, the Keyon High School held its reopening General Assembly at the Keyon Moravian Church on Monday. At the end of the assembly, 2nd and 4th form students returned home. Students of 1st form went to the Keyon Primary School for orientation. To ensure no child is left behind as the school remains on remote learning, the Ministry of Education resumed the distribution of laptops for students in Form 3. The Ministry of Education has expressed its gratitude to stakeholders of the Keyon High School for their patience and understanding as they navigate the current challenges. As the Creative Economy Power Arts Convention continues, the world of performing arts took the spotlight on Tuesday with Jamaican choreographer, educator, and advocate Dr. Antoinette Steins and art curator and entrepreneur Jessica Shaw. During the panel discussion, which was facilitated by ZIZ's Dion Baptiste Clark, Dr. Steins made a case for governments to consider performing arts in the school system at a policy level.
One of the words in this event we're having here is creative industries. And one of the things that is very important for creative industries is making of policies. And policies that support not the training of only the mind, but the training of the entire body. You can't go to school and just train the brain. The brain is connected to the rest of the body. So in the school system, and when the entire body, and they will say it's physical education. Dancers don't want to study physical education. Dance is a discipline in itself. It's a discipline, it's an athletic discipline. I have taught footballers. I have taught cricketers. Dance is a discipline. And when governments understand that it's a discipline, it will be put in the school system from a young age.
She stated that governments in the Caribbean have not considered the impact of performing arts on academics.
The governments of the Caribbean islands, and I don't know if all, because I can't speak for all Caribbean islands, I don't want to disrespect anybody, so my apologies if it look like, have not sat and thought about the fact that most of the people who dance get better grades in the CXC and the CSEC exams. My daughter was on stage in a season of dance and ended up with 9 levels. Not in math, English, physics, Spanish. The assumption most dancers, you cannot be stupid and dance. Fufu people can't dance. God don't make fufu people though. Because for you to think of this hand is going to move this way, the head is going to move this way, I'm going to walk in that position over there. It's almost like you're doing math on stage, you know. Because you're doing all these formations and everything. You're making a triangle and you're making a this and a memory. So if it is put in the performing arts, it's going to impact on how they perform as academics in the other subjects.
When asked how performing arts connoisseurs can get the attention of the governments to get performing arts in schools, Dr. Steins said performing and teaching in schools when touring is a way to get on a government's radar.
I was thinking while you were asking me the question, because when I travel with LACADCO, my company, it's called LACADCO, a United Caribbean Dance Force, I often ask to not just perform, but to go into a school and give and teach. Okay, I often ask for that. And it has happened in more than one space. Just last night, our tour in November is to St. Eustatius, which is right around the corner from you. And I just asked the person, will we be teaching? Because we as the performing arts have to start first, I always say, don't complain about something. If you're going to complain, make a change. You complain, what you're doing to make a change. It begins with us going into the school system and educating.
The convention's panel discussions continue on Wednesday with panel discussions featuring filmmaker Simon Frederick, photographer Justin Porter, and promoter Scott Dunn. After the break, Education Minister urges respect and discipline in schools as new term begins, and local artist G4E Xavi praises artist management session at CPAC 24.
Did you know that Flow Scholarship Awards has been empowering high school students across the Federation since 1988?
Over the past 36 years, Flow has invested in $1.5 million in financial assistance towards this scholarship program.
Flow has proudly awarded scholarship to over 350 students and counselors,
many of whom have gone on to have successful careers in the medical field, politics, education, and so much more.
Our Flow scholars are making real contributions to St. Kitts and Nevis.
And guess what? This year we get to do it all over again on September 5th. A new cohort of students will be awarded scholarships, and that means school expenses are covered from Form 1 all the way up to CFBC. That's textbooks, uniforms, and all associated expenses. Guys, isn't that just amazing? We're truly out here connecting communities and transforming lives. Stay tuned to our platform for updates.
So get up and unite.
The CPL is back for 2024. And the St. Lucia Kings are hunting for their first title. This year, it will be the best ever CPL, with global superstars, massive sixes, and incredible entertainment at the biggest party in sport. Get your tickets now at cplt20.com.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
"Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy."
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply. This hurricane season, don't wait until it's too late. Hosford's Building Center and Navy Center are here to help. Get prepared with our Hurricane Ready Savings event. From now until the end of October, get a massive 25% off on all your hurricane preparedness essentials. We're talking tarps, lamps, generators, and more, all at a quarter of the price. And stay safe with 25% off all protective gear and roofing products. Whether you're bracing your home or stacking up for an emergency, Hosford's has got you covered. Visit Hosford's Building Center and Navy Center today. Our expert team is ready to help you find everything you need to weather the storm. Don't wait. Prepare now and save big. That's Hosford Building and Navy Centers, your trusted partner in hurricane preparedness. Cause when the storm hits, it's too late to start preparing. Hosford's, building for a safer tomorrow. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. In his annual back-to-school address, the Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, reminded students across the Federation that schools are places of refuge and that violence will not be tolerated.
Our schools are safe havens, and we expect all our students to adhere to the school's rules, which are designed to create a safe and respectful learning environment. This includes showing respect to your teachers, peers, and school property. Bullying, harassment, and any form of discrimination will not be tolerated. The culture in our schools must be a positive one. Positive behavior is essential for a productive learning environment.
Dr. Hanley also addressed the importance of punctuality and attendance, urging students to be attentive and engaged.
Students, regular attendance at school and classes is critical for academic success. We expect all students to attend school every day unless there is a valid reason for absence. Parents, we seek your cooperation in ensuring that your children attend school regularly and arrive on time. Together, we can help our students achieve their full potential.
The minister emphasized the need for compliance with the newly introduced HERE guidelines policy aimed at curbing discrimination in schools.
Students must, and I stressed, must maintain a neat and tidy appearance. Hair should be kept clean and well groomed. Extreme hairstyles that may distract from the learning environment will not be allowed. To our male students, your hair must be combed and kept neat and tidy. Your hair must not obstruct the normal view of others. To our female students, your extensions for safety purposes should be shoulder length. Students, your appearance communicates many things to others. Take pride in your appearance and present yourselves in a manner that reflects your commitment to education. To be clear, the HERE guidelines are a privilege, one that students can lose if they do not abide by the rules.
The minister's address underscores the collective effort required from students, teachers, and parents to maintain a positive and disciplined school environment. Artist Management Development and Brand Marketing and the Business of Music was the session of choice for ZIZ News' visit to the Department of Creative Economy's Creative Power Arts Convention on Tuesday. The 5-hour session, facilitated interchangeably by Ivan Berry, Max Goose, Spencer Musalam, Derek Wilkie, Davon Carty, Vivian Barclay, and Jonathan Ramos, provided a wealth of information for attendees. Tips for navigating the intricacies of the industry, such as measuring your fit with managers and choosing the right direction as an artist, were among the subjects expounded upon. Young dancehall artist G4E Xavi shared his thoughts on this session before making his way to a masterclass led by producer extraordinaire Cosign.
Honestly, today, it was a lot. Learned a lot, took in a lot. You know what I mean? And I guess I know I could implement that into my own artistry, my management, everything. I really appreciate the words, especially Mr. Ivan. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to the management side of things, when it comes to the financial side of things, when it comes to, you know, just getting your music out there, you know, it was really informative, you know. Managers, trust me. From what I heard, you know, we really have it kind of wrong here. But, you know, that's what it's for. You know, we need to have managers that are savvy, you know, knowledgeable, smart, honest, and most importantly, you know, hardworking. And, you know, that's where I feel like we take a lot of, you know, knocks, but, you know, hopefully after this convention, you know, we really get ourselves on board and we really get things pushing. We really get things moving. Apart from that, I don't even know. You just had to be there.
Meanwhile, commenting on the subject of playing more local music and setting a quota of sorts for events and radio stations, Ivan Berry drew reference to a program that was implemented in Canada where 30% of content played on the airwaves has to be local. He contended that when the principle of performing rights and taxes being collected locally is adhered to, it becomes a simple economic decision.
Two things that does. It exposes Canadian talent, especially new ones, and it generates. Now the government was all for it, and that's where it links back with stuff like performing rights and taxes and all that stuff. It links back to revenue generation. Because if Beyonce keeps getting played in St. Kitts, then the money goes to America if you're paying performing rights royalties. But if you play a de jour some other artist here, then the money stays here in the performing rights societies and that person pays taxes on the money. Right? So the concept is very simple. It is about the export of culture and the import of foreign revenue. And when you start understanding that, then it's just an economic decision to play more circuit music. Full stop.
The Creative Power Arts Convention continues throughout the week until Saturday, when it culminates with an awards gala. Donovan Grant, known in the gospel music arena as Sari Divien, is a nominee for Album of the Year for the Antigua and Barbuda Global Music and Media Awards. Speaking with ZIZ on Tuesday about the nomination, Sari Divien said it is an unexpected blessing.
I was not looking for that call this year again. I was just focusing on, yes, the ministry and working on new products, like new songs, while God, I always say God, because all good gifts, promotion, whatsoever, it comes from God. So God allowed them to reach out to me and let me know that I am a nominee. It's always a joyous feeling. It's always an overwhelming feeling. It's always a feeling of gratefulness. I'm just giving God thanks. I'm very grateful to know that I'm looked upon in music, because music is very hard in this place, even in this day and age. In order to push, especially gospel music. Like the local music where you find like it's going, and you have so many help, so many promotion. Sometimes it's like a lone ranger. Sometimes, even though the Lord is with you. So it's an overwhelming feeling. I give God thanks for everybody who supports in this body of work.
The album titled Low City, The Place Where God Meets People, was released in December 2023 and features 15 tracks. He said there is a song on the album for everyone.
If you look at the name, Low City, is not so much as a physical place, and the added title, The Place Where God Meets People. So it's like a contrite place. It's a humble place. God loves mankind, and He have a message for mankind that He is coming back, and man must praise Him, man must fear Him. So the body of work is with the gift, with cunning. When I say cunning, I mean like wisdom. That art to put melodies and words together, tell man how to praise God, how you can see God, how you can make it in the kingdom of God. So it's a body of work to comfort you when you're broken, when you need a healing, and also it's a revelation too. So if somebody is searching for God, you can go for this album. If you miss a loved one and you're hurting, you can go for this album. There are songs there to comfort you, right? Name it. So it's a body of work. You have reggae, you have Afro genre, you have the contemporary, you have the praise and worship, you have a little R&B, so a little of everything.
As part of the awards process, the public is given the opportunity to vote for their favorite artists. Sari Divien invited everyone to vote at soarisemusic.com.
Nominations, they're open now, and it will close September 19th. Okay? So you're free to vote any amount of time. So go and work the fingers. It's on the ABGMA's soarise.com website, and this nomination is in category 17. We have Album of the Year. So you can go and vote. My name is there, Sarid, DVN, and the album title again is Low City, The Place Where God Meets People. And you have many more of your favorite gospel artists that are there. So if you don't choose to vote for me, you can choose to vote for them. So do your choice and just support the gospel music. We are a winner already. We don't have to wait until honestly the final to say that I'm a winner. We win already from the day we baptize and give our life to God, even from birth, in Jesus' name. So God bless you all.
Now a three-time nominee in the Antigua and Barbuda Global and Media Awards, Sari Divien won the award in 2020 for the song Fear God. Coming up in regional news, Caribbean tourism leaders convene in Grand Cayman for SOTIX 2024. The details when we come back.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Here are your Horse's Value Mart IGA specials.
Running August 22nd to September 4th.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential everyday barbecue sauces, just $7.99 each. Act 2 microwave popcorn, just $7.79. Essential everyday shredded and chunk cheeses, $7.99 each. Red Baron French bread pizzas, $13.99. Stone Ridge ice cream sandwiches, $19.99 each. Essential everyday reusable containers, $15.99. And now our very low weekly
Value deals. Essential everyday pasta, $4.99. Essential everyday pasta sauce, $9.99. Essential everyday apple juice, $7.99. IGN Essential everyday peanut butter, creamy and crunchy, $8.99. IGN Essential everyday table salt, $4.79. Soft soap, liquid and soap, $9.99. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en
Value Mart.
Did you know that Flow Scholarship Awards has been empowering high school students across the Federation since 1988?
Over the past 36 years, Pro has invested in $1.5 million in financial assistance towards this scholarship program.
Flow has proudly awarded scholarship to over 350 students and counselors.
Many of whom have gone on to have successful careers in the medical field, politics, education, and so much more.
Our Flow scholars are making real contributions to St. Kitts and Nevis.
And guess what? This year we get to do it all over again on September 5th. A new cohort of students will be awarded scholarships, and that means school expenses are covered from Form 1 all the way up to CFBC. That's textbooks, uniforms, and all associated expenses. Guys, isn't that just amazing? We're truly out here connecting communities and transforming lives. Stay tuned to our platform for updates.
Welcome back. The Caribbean tourism industry is set to engage in a week of crucial discussions, insights, and networking as the Caribbean Tourism Organization's State of the Tourism Industry Conference, SOTIC, kicks off in Grand Cayman. With the theme Caribbean Tourism Fueling Our Lifeblood, SOTIC 2024, which is taking place from September 2nd to 6th, aims to address the critical challenges shaping the region's tourism landscape while exploring innovative strategies for sustainable growth. The main conference, spanning 2 days, will begin on Wednesday and bring together a diverse lineup of speakers, panelists, and experts who will share their knowledge on a wide array of topics. Key themes include sustainability, technology and innovation, aviation and connectivity, cruise tourism, leadership and legacy, and business continuity planning. A major highlight of this year's conference is the 2024 Regional Tourism Youth Congress, sponsored by Tropical Shipping, which is scheduled for Thursday, September 5th. The partnership between Tropical Shipping and the CTO aims to stimulate greater awareness and enthusiasm for tourism among the region's youth. Other sponsors of the Youth Congress include Carnival Corporation and PLC, in partnership with Accordis International Corp. And Winged Whale Media. Haitian forces, in collaboration with police officers from Kenya, have initiated a joint operation to drive criminal gangs out of one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, Prime Minister Gary Conille announced last week. Speaking at a hospital in Port-au-Prince, Conille provided the update on the operation while visiting 3 Haitian policemen who were injured during a shootout in the gang-controlled neighborhood of Bel Air. The area is notorious for its high levels of violence and poverty. While Conille did not offer additional details about the operation and declined to take questions during his brief news conference, he urged the Haitian public to cooperate with law enforcement by providing information that could help reduce crime. Haiti has experienced a surge in violence this year, with more than 3,200 killings reported between January and May. Gangs now control 80% of Port-au-Prince, displacing over 500,000 people as they battle for control of more territory. Coming up, around 10,000 U.S. hotel workers strike over Labor Day weekend. International news is next.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Welcome back. Some 10,000 U.S. hotel workers began a multi-day strike in several cities on Sunday after contract talks with hotel operators Marriott International, Hilton Worldwide, and Hyatt Hotels stalled, the Unite Here union said. Unite Here, which represents workers in hotels, casinos, and airports across the United States and Canada, said thousands of workers at 24 hotels are on strike in some major travel destinations, including San Francisco and San Diego in California, Hawaii's capital city, Honolulu, Boston, Seattle, and Greenwich, Connecticut, with workers from additional cities ready to join the walkout. The strike is taking place with the industry facing a 9% increase in Labor Day weekend domestic travel compared to last year, according to AAA booking data. Hotel workers are being stretched thin, according to the union, with management frequently assigning 3 staff members to do the job of 4. This leads to undue stress and a focus on speed over service. The union has urged travelers to cancel their hotel stays if the workers are on strike and to demand penalty-free refunds. Unite Here workers in 2023 won record contracts in Los Angeles following rolling strikes and in Detroit after a 47-day strike. A boat carrying migrants ripped apart in the English Channel as they attempted to reach Britain from northern France on Tuesday, plunging dozens into the treacherous waterway and leaving 12 dead, authorities said. Most of the victims were believed to be women, some under 18, and many of the passengers didn't have life preservers, officials said, with one calling it the deadliest migrant accident in the Channel this year. Before Tuesday's accident, at least 30 migrants had died or gone missing while trying to cross to the UK this year, according to the International Organization for Migration. Rescuers pulled a total of 65 people from the English Channel on Tuesday in a search that lasted more than 4 hours, according to Lieutenant Etienne Baggio, a spokesman for the French agency that oversees the stretch of sea where the boat ripped apart. He said doctors confirmed 12 dead. Up next in sports, Patriots confident over victory of victory over Amazon Warriors, and Wendy's Women T20 World Cup squad named. Stay with us.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
First up in sports, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots will be back in action on Wednesday in the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League when they take on the defending champions, the Guyana Amazon Warriors. The Patriots are coming off a 5-wicket defeat at the hands of the St. Lucia Kings last Sunday, where dropped catches played a big part in that defeat. Captain Andre Fletcher is confident the team can rebound, but says they need to take their catches when the opportunity comes.
You could look at a lot of things, but the main thing is once chances have been created, it boils down to us as a fielding unit to make that chance count. And again, I will say, catches win matches. We don't go with the intention to drop them, but we have to try our best to take 95 or 98% of them when it comes.
Sharing a similar sentiment was head coach Malolan Rangarajan, who added the team is better than the one we have seen, and they know what they have to do to improve.
The evidence of our positive things when we're playing the game is in the details. The things that we need to improve are very, very evident. So the boys are very aware. They've been very, very motivated. The 2 days of break, I think, has come at a very good time for us to regroup. We've had a couple of meetings internally. We look forward to a training session today to prep well for Guyana tomorrow.
Cricket West Indies has announced the squad for the West Indies senior women's team that will participate in the highly anticipated ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2024. The tournament is set to take place from 3rd October to 20th October in the United Arab Emirates, with the West Indies aiming to showcase their best talent on the global stage. The West Indies have been placed in Group B along with Bangladesh, England, Scotland and South Africa. The squad, led by Captain Hayley Matthews, featured a mix of experienced players and promising talent, reflecting the depth and versatility of West Indies women's cricket. The full team includes Hayley Matthews, captain, Shemaine Campbell, vice-captain, Alia Aline, Shamilia Connell, Nerissa Crafton, Deandra Dotton, Afi Fletcher, Chanel Henry, Zaida James, Kiana Joseph, Mandy Mangu, Ashmini Munisar, Shadeen Nation, Karishma Ramharak, and Stephanie Taylor. And that's it for sports. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
It's okay to party. It's okay to drink. But it's never okay to drive after drinking at a party. Make it a night to remember, not a night to forget. Stay alive. Don't drink and drive. Make the right choice. St. Kitts and Nevis.
And we're wrapping up with a recap of the top stories. St. Kitts and Nevis Red Cross completes 4-day training on life-saving techniques. Keon High School remains on hybrid teaching learning model. And the cultural icon says governments should consider performing arts at a policy level. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Caleb Berridge.